Electric Cultivator Streaming. We are back today with our Denmark campaign of Empire Total War 2. When we last left off, we had just taken out Amsterdam, and we had went to war with both Amsterdam and Hanover. Oh, that's loud. Let me turn the background noise down. There we go. We had liberated some troops from all over, and we were going to bring them back over here so we could go ahead and move on to Hanover. Now, Hanover actually has some pretty good units. A lot of what I have. They have some Flemish line infantry. The only thing that really worries me is this 64-pounder fixed artillery. Now, he's going to be able to reach out and touch me with that. And that's just a little scary. So I am going to go ahead and build up some troops. Now, what else? We are already building more units. I have a feeling that I'm going to need a pretty big army to actually take out the Hanover army, and he has got a full stack and a partial. Now, the good thing for me is most of my men have chevroned experience. I do not believe his does. So let's go ahead. Let's get our men so I know what I've got. We don't even have a full stack yet. However, I do have one more horse than he does. And what's this? Oof. He got some Jaegers, 2 more horses. What am I making a turn? 2191 per turn. I'll go ahead and march them up. I need 2 more units just to have 1 full stack. Now, he's going to be able to pull reinforcements in. And I'm hoping that if I can attack here first, he will not be able to bring all these cannons in. They are fixed. They're non-mobile. So that is my long-term goal. I should be able to create 3 more, yep, before I run out. And I really only need 2. Alright, so today's episode might be a little gnarly. We're going to be attacking Hanover, and I've got to start remembering to take more screenshots. Thank you all for going over to YouTube and watching my previous videos. The videos are actually getting just as many views now on YouTube as what they are on Twitch, which is, you know, that's exciting for me. It really is. I'm not getting a lot of comments. I do, to the best of my ability, to reply to every single comment. And I didn't check to see if there was a lot of comments as of yet, but I know normally I don't get them. So I do definitely encourage you to go ahead and leave comments so I can reply to you. And I will reply, providing you leave those comments. Now, I haven't checked my tech lately. We've got a lot. So let's go ahead and change a little bit there. We now have 1 full stack. I'll march them forward. We'll prepare for an attack next turn. I'm pretty sure I am set almost everywhere else. Are they not healed? I don't know what. Okay, I had 1 unit that was not being replenished. Okay. Nassau is good. The pirates did, however, decide to raid this. I remember that now. So we're going to fix that trade port to give us the trade, and I've got a ship there so they can't attack there. Normally they don't come this far north, so we should be alright there. Okay, back to the European area. We'll go ahead and end our turn. I do have one of my children at home. You know, I am the streaming dad, so I may have to check on her periodically. Alliance broken. Doesn't affect us. I do want to see, though, do I have any more ability to do trade? No, I'm trading with everybody I possibly can. That's fine. Our trade went up just a hair. Okay, so let's go ahead and start this. They are going to be able to... Oh, they're not going to pull in reinforcements. I severely outnumber them, but yet the balance of power seems to be in their favor. I don't understand that. I'm literally 3-1, so we're going to go ahead and start episode 8 off with a nice small battle. Be right back while this loads. Speaking of the streaming dad, my child was just yelling for me, so I had to go check on her. I am back. Sorry for that lapse of me being here, but I'm sure you all understand. Now, this is not a good setup for my cannon. So what I will do... I think this would be a better location. So we're going to set them there. We're going to take these 6 units of early line infantry and leave them in support in the rear. We'll even group them up to make life easier on us. Right? 6 units? No. 6 units. Keep them in the rear. 4 units on each side of our cannon. Our typical setup formation. We will take our better cav, put them there. And we're going to take these cav units, place them here, and that appears to be a damn good setup. Now, first things first, we're going to start our cav on a forward march. I'm not super worried about this force. And they are marching away from the defenses that they have created. That's a shame. Those defenses would have helped me not charge them. But hey, body count's a body count. Let's get it. Do. You're sending your infantry out without support of cav. It's not wise. Let's see, we'll go ahead and pull our other cav over. I'll pull this cav over here a little bit, slightly. Where's our good cavalry? We'll send them here. Okay, now that balance of power is overwhelmingly in my favor. As before it was in theirs. That's kind of a broken mechanic. Well, at least now they're sending their cav to support. I am, however, a little shocked that they're only sending one cav unit and not both. That must be their general in the rear. Okay, we've run that cav just a hair. Now, these have the ability to fire. Okay, so they're going to send their Jaeger. Some Jaegers are probably laying spikes right now. They are prepping. Yep, they have laid spikes. My cannon have already opened fire. Let's see if I can get to these other Jaegers before they lay spikes. Oh, that was a devastating charge, and I did prevent those Jaegers from actually laying spikes. We're going to pull these men out. Oh, it's going to get fast real quick. Just because I don't want no friendly fire, we're going to pull our cannon off that charge. Almost everything that they have is broken, shattered. These Jaegers did not fare well. I don't know who the hell just initiated a charge, but it wasn't me. What was funny is their cav broke too, without any casualties, and then just decided to come back. Oh. Let's do... We're going to go ahead and march. Why? I want all of that infantry. We're going to proceed to march all of our infantry up. Their Jaegers are actually being smart and staying close to these spikes. I've got to remember that, because I don't want to needlessly throw away any of my infantry. Now, as I've already caused a ton of devastation, I think I will wait for these men to just march up. Not in any rush. Altogether, let's see, 8, 18, 18 and 12 is 30, and another 15. We've lost 45 men total. And we've broken 3 of their units and caused enough chaos already. So we don't need to rush. The more men I lose, the more I have to pay to have replaced. Are they going to do something? They want to. Okay, so they are going to... They are actually going to send some cav up to support their men. That's a smart idea on their part. And now they're sending their remaining unit of cav. And I'm already making them all waver. Shattered, shattered, shattered. Broken. I gotta be careful. They have spikes. And that's the end of that. Now, some of these troops are going to get away and be able to rejoin in the capital of Hanover, which, you know, that's fine. You know, we did enough devastation. Oh, sorry for that mic hit. We lost 81 men to almost 1,000 of theirs, so I am not even going to worry about. Our infantry actually got some kills on that retreating infantry of theirs. That's a epic, epic thing to see. So all in all, 2 units got away, and it was infantry only. And just because I can afford it, I will go ahead, repair that army. Alright. We're still making 2,500 a turn. I can create more men. Not a lot, but we're going to go ahead and build some more. Probably leave them stationed in Denmark unless I absolutely have to have them. Eventually, I'm just going to go attack Russia because they're driving me nuts wanting an alliance all the time, but they want money. Like, why would you even... Oh, and now they're going to pull support in, and they do not have their cannons. That is what I wanted. We are going to do a save, just in case, and we're going to start this battle. They have no cannons, so what I will do is I will leave my cannons in the rear for support only. In case they do overwhelm me, I can quickly switch to canister and fend off their already exhausted, weak troops. And I think I'll keep my early line infantry close to those cannons just as a fallback defense. I'll use my other 8. Ooh, I like this setup. Okay. So what we're going to do... and place those cannons there. 1, 2, 3. Okay. These 3. Place them there. And that leaves these 8. And we're going to put them over there so they don't have to worry about these damnable houses. We're going to keep those there. These here. And that is my setup. Now, I gotta see, and they are pulling troops in from over here. So we're going to quickly march those men there. We're going to leave the better horse here. We're going to send these horses to engage those 2 units. We're going to quickly get these 8 units into a formation, hopefully. I would have liked to have caught them as they were literally coming in, but that's fine. I can work with it. We'll set them up like so. Reposition, reposition. Alright, the men are running. Let's go ahead and make sure these cannons are not at fire at will. I'm going to reallocate these soldiers here. Alright, and they are moving to engage. That's a good thing. I like seeing that. Yep, come on in. Come on in. I'm going to let these two cav units go ahead and do some damage. My front line over here should be able to hold easily enough. However, they are pretty bulky. Broken. The Hanover lines are already floundering. We're going to keep their horse sewed up. That's going to help us a lot. I don't need them in square anymore. I need them right here. We still have our reserve. Let's go ahead and get them marching up. Come on, we need to break this cav. And my lesser cav force is having an issue with them heavy guards, but and these horses are just taking a beating for no reason, so I'm going to pull them on back. All right. Let's go ahead, pull this cav up. They're pretty much done for this battle. I'm not going to use them anymore. Alright, I am getting some breaking, but for the most part, we're holding pretty firm. And we do need to hold fire with this secondary line. And with that one horse charge, we caused a mass rout. Let's re-establish our line. Shattered. We're going to go after the lines that have not shattered. Look at this. Mass rout. Mass rout. There's our screenshot that we needed. We'll go after this one. Their units are starting to finally come back, but we're going to go ahead and try to resolve that right now. We're going to take some damage right here. We're going to quickly march these units up. Another shattered unit. Come on, let's get the 4th Battalion. There's some other cav units. Okay, there's other cav units are over here. They're safe. Broken, broken. We're gonna ride the enemy down. Shattered. And the Hannover people do not have much of anything left. They're shattered. This will be the last charge of this cav. We need to go ahead and get our next cav set up. Alright, that cav unit will... This cav unit will also be done. Make sure... Okay, I want to make sure these are shattered, not going to come back. This unit will come back. We're going to go ahead and ride them down. I'm good. We want to make sure... Okay, they're at the red mark. They ain't coming back. They're gone. They've been seen off the field. That leaves that one unit. That's mine. Yep. Over. That was a good battle. I liked seeing that. And I kept their cannons out of the fight. Now that means when I go to attack Hannover, they are going to be significantly weakened. The only thing they will have in their favor is they will have heavy, heavy artillery. Didn't even lose 450 men. I guarantee you my horses, yeah, horses claimed the most. Infantry did get some decent shots. And there we go. And now they want to sue for peace. Well, you all can get wrecked. I ain't even worried about the Indians. I hate to be that way, but the Indians are going to die a very horrific death. And they have very little. Very, very little. No cav. Ooh. Elite Regiment. First Foot Guards. Oh, and these protect the persons of the monarch and royal family. So, third battle for Hanover is getting ready to commence. The third battle. Okay, Princess. I just wanted to make sure he was okay. And again, I don't really need my cannon. However, I will stage them along this road. I'll go ahead and turn shrapnel mode on. I see that. These horse will stay in the rear. They're pretty depleted. I don't want to lose them if I do not need to. I'm going to leave these units to do the brunt of the fighting. We'll keep the early line infantry as a support force. I'm going to go ahead and move this cav up. Alright. To make life easier, group mode, line, group them in a line. Group 1, move forward. Group 2, you can turn your fire at will back on. Cavalry, march on the right flank. Alright, we're looking good so far. What I want to do is march my troops and claim this road. Trying to see where all their shit's at. A lot of infantry, garrison guards. What's way in the back here? Do they have units coming in for support? No, they do not. Okay, that one came in as a support force. These ones are just in the rear, hiding. Probably a smart idea. Pikemen. We want to avoid the pikemen. That's what I'm trying to do. I need to see what they have. Let's get this cav moving. Yep, pikes are already forming their shield wall. Don't you worry, you little pikey bastards. I'm not charging you with my cav. Take a screenshot there, and here we go. Here's our charge. May not be the best charge, as it is kind of uphill. And we've got fire coming out of the line. Oh, that's gorgeous. Okay. First foot guards. They're already broke. They're broke. They're broken. Come on, chase them down. We don't want broke, we want shattered. Shattered's where it's at. That one's shattered. This one's still just broken. Come on, get them. They should shatter any moment. Go ahead and get that 61-man unit back here shattered. These should be shattering any minute. I'll go ahead and charge these second foot guards. And here's the front line battle through the trees. These ones are now shattered, shattered. Oh, that's pikemen. Don't want to fuck with the pikes. All of these units are shattered. Let's pull this cav back. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this cav out of the fight. They're down to 53 and they are 6 times chevroned. We'll come in on their flank of the second foot with our general. And that should sew them up pretty well. Let's go ahead and get a perspective. Our men firing through the tree line. Damned hard to see the enemy, boys. But you're getting them. Here's that charge. We have officially broken this guard unit. We don't want them broke. We want them completely shattered. Riding them down. Is that my general? Their enemy general is killed. It must have been in this, maybe? I don't know. Alright, they're shattered. Let's go ahead and charge into the second detachment. Let me see. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta fix my daughter's tablet. Oh, damn good charge. Instantly shattering them. Let's go ahead and move these cav units up. Here, love. I'll go ahead and charge these men in the back. Are these pikemen charging? They are. Don't even need to do anything. Yeah. That'd have been a good time for... We're going to go ahead and take this cav unit and charge these pikemen. Yes, I did say we're going to charge pikemen with a cav unit. It is okay to do that when they are breaking. Oh, this might get bad. Nope, they're not going to be able to drop pikes in time, and boom. Now that they are broken, my men will not be getting devastated. Of course, my general did just get killed. Almost positive that was friendly fire. Didn't mean to do that, but oh well. It is okay. It's not like he was a legitimate general, so it will not hurt. Okay, these units have been shattered. And we need to hold off on any more charges with our cav because they're brutalized. Oh, mercy. Let's go ahead and try to quickly march these units up and get on the flank. We can focus on this now. This is what our troops see. Very hard. Pour it into them, men. Pour it into them. Fire at will, please. Oh, yeah. Listen to them guns. Oh, listen to them guns. Let's go ahead and form up. Charge, men! Get into line! I am going to have to charge this unit. I don't want to, but I have no choice. I'm going to take casualties on this charge. We're at 51. Come on, boys, charge them. Oh, look at those soldiers fly. We're just going to call this the Peter Pan unit. The Peter Pan unit. We're going to stop them from our men from completely firing at all. First unit, march. And that should be damn near it, ladies and gentlemen. The last of the Hannover defense, I should say, is way over here with the 11th Battalion as a fresh regiment. Our cav is all but devastated, so we really can't use our cav. Both generals have been killed in battle. And now we're going to move on to the cleanup phase. Normally, if I had a good unit of cav, I would charge right into this unit and crush them. However, even with both of these good units of cav, I don't even have a full strength unit. I cannot just willy-nilly destroy these men. So we're going to go ahead and march them back. They've done their duty. Their king is proud of them. We will march them on back. There is nothing left on the field except for 240 soldiers, and I'm marching well over 1,000 at them. So, being outnumbered 4-1, it's not going to end well. So, we're just going to go ahead, march these men like so. We're already fast forwarding, so it should be pretty damn quick. I guess I can go ahead and run them. They're not going to be in active combat. They are just going to be firing. And with the amount of fire I can put into these, I don't think it's going to hurt to go ahead and run them. And just to make sure it's extra good. Oh, they're going to come out and meet me, you brave little fucks. Brave bastards, I'll give them that. My men are forming up. They're going to get the first volley as my men are still forming. And let's go ahead and get a view from their perspective. This is what they are facing. Now that, I don't care who you are, that is intimidating. And turning fire at will back on. And here we go, gentlemen. Oh! Painful. Painful. And we're going to stay right here for the moment. The valiant last stand of the 11th Battalion of Garrison Infantry. I mean, they've got fire pouring in at all angles. They can't compete. I don't know. This regiment should have just literally thrown up the white flag and said, "I surrender. Please don't just kill us senselessly." They're already wavering. They can't hold. Their commander up front valiantly shaking his sword. There it is. They are wavering. Already losing 60 men. And they are barely causing any damage to our men. These muskets are so inaccurate. The only reason my men are dropping them so quick is I've got 8 units firing against 1. They cannot hold to that. And there it is. The end of the Hannover Empire. I will give them a round of applause, though. My God, they fought to the end. We lost 121 to 2,043. And of course, you know, our Cav getting the majority of the kills. Wow, the Cav alone got almost 1,000. Sick. That means almost half of these casualties were done just by my Cav. And there it is. It's official. Hannover. No longer. And here we are. We have carved ourselves out a nice little area. We will go ahead and get that repaired. Repair as much of our army as we can. We don't have enough money, but that's fine. That actually bumped us up to 35-24 a turn. And I do need to repair that because when I engaged the smaller army, that got destroyed. It was not intentional. I do not like causing destruction to lands that I will be taking, but unfortunately it happens. Now Westphalia may well be our next target in Europe. I do want to bounce over here. Let's see what kind of army we have. Oh, this is a good army. Let's just see. Yeah, they're still relatively happy. So I do believe what we will do now is take the men from Port Royal and try to get down to Punda. Now that's going to be risky because most likely there is a ship down here. On the bright side, I can hit either of the pirate islands. But most likely... Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's a troop. That's a troop. Never mind. Most likely there is going to be more than just this pirate navy. Let's see who we got here. Ranger. Somewhere in this mod they actually have Jack Sparrow. I believe that they have the Black Pearl. I cannot recall. What do we got up here? Militia. Actually not. We actually have some decent troops up here. This guy is set. Frederick Carlson has sat in Montajanas, whatever, since we first moved into the American theater, so we'll just leave him. He's a figurehead there now. He belongs. So, we'll end our turn. That was a long turn. We're at 51 minutes of our hour stream today on episode 8. Now, episode 10, I would like to try to do a 2-hour stream. I cannot guarantee that, but I think on episode 10, we should do a 2-hour stream. They want an alliance. They want to pay me for said alliance, and I have no issue with them. I will take that. I will take your money and your alliance and thank you for it. Hannover is on strike. They demand shit. Won't be too much longer and they'll be fine. And again, I'm out of money. My troops aren't fully healed up. Let's see what it's going to cost. 1820. Making 4,000 a turn, so we're going to be fine. Hanover may well rebel, but I have enough of a force right now to pretty much quell that rebellion easily. I'm hating on Russia. Hating on Russia this campaign. We will not ally ourselves with Russia unless it is a necessity. They're still riding, but they haven't rebelled yet. Let's see how that army's faring. It's almost back up to full strength. That will be able to make it up to full strength. We'll repair. Oh, can't repair them both. That's fine. 3844 per turn because we are putting more men into our units. So our cost will go, or our upkeep that we had of 4,000 will go down because we're adding more men into the army. We'll need more men for the meat grinder. There's that rebellion. Ooh, what's this? Militia, but I like that. We got some Hessian Grenadiers. A very good cav unit. What is left? Okay, the only thing left is that. So let's see. They don't have a whole hell of a lot, I think. We could probably crush them easy enough. And there goes the rebellion. It's done. Y'all fucked up. And how much is that going to cost? 27. I'm just shy. We'll be able to repair that next turn. And then we should have Hanover damn well under full control. I really wish they wouldn't rebel. You know, I'm not worried about the Indians. I wish they wouldn't rebel. I hate just senselessly killing my my new people that I'm governing. Let's see. Amish moved to America. War declared. War declared. Indians are fighting Indians. We don't care about that. They can fight each other. It's fine. Apparently I missed that. Okay, that is Hanover pretty much under control. My troops are being rebuilt. That's being repaired. We're making 2265 a turn. There's probably some rating going somewhere, because we were making more than that. What do I need? Division of Labor. Let's see if we can get Division of Labor cracking. Where is Division of Labor? Oh my god, I feel stupid here. Division of Labor. There we go. We're going to go ahead and get that going so we can start upgrading our trading ports for more money. Ending the turn yet again. Our ally of Austria is on our borders now. And we are fast approaching our hour mark. I do believe episode 9 will involve us taking the Rhineland and locking up Denmark between our allies and us. Homage to America yet again. We just saw that, but whatever. That has been repaired. Our army is almost full strength. Why is it showing that my army is damaged, but I can't repair them? 222. Oh, there it is. That one's still repairing. 0 and 1, so we're doing all right there. 1975 per turn. I think it's time to... Oh, wait a minute. What's this? What was... It's usually the Grand Opera House I do. It's time to go ahead and make Denmark, as our capital city, much more improved. We need to do that. Denmark is the lifeline to our nation, so it needs to be boosted. And then Hanover should have a full army this turn with no issues. Come on, show me that beautiful full flag. There it is. 0 and 1 still. It's alright. Okay. 1463 a turn. So we are definitely not going to be recruiting any more men. At least not anytime soon. I don't want to liberate men from nowhere. What's this? We're going to do a warehouse over there when we get the money. We have any more trade? Oh, we do. We have some trade here. Let's see. We want to find... I want to find someone big. So right now I think Poland, Lithuania would be the better. Really? Why don't you like me? Let's see. Technology. Wow, you guys. Actually, just to make my life easier. And then... Okay, I was going to say, I know I had. I'm going to help you guys out. But in return, you're getting a ton. Okay, and that just gave me four more technologies I didn't have to research. Neener, neener, neener. Let's see. What do we got over here? Do that. Alright, so now I have some extra technologies. I'm also trading with Poland. That bumped us up about 600. I can live with that. So, everything's repaired, everything's upgrading. Division of Labor is going. Westphalia is right here, and I'm drooling. I do need to make sure. Westphalia, where are they? Allies. Ooh, France. Bavaria, Württemberg. Ooh. Maybe not want to, maybe I don't want to attack Westphalia because their allies are mine. Let's see. So is Württemberg. What about Bavaria? Bavaria has... Okay, so the smaller nations I don't want to face off with. I don't want to risk breaking my alliance. Let's see, who's Courland got? Courland has no allies, but they're a protectorate of Lithuania. Cannot do that. Might be able to get away with attacking Dagestan. Genoa, maybe not a good idea. Allies, Dagestan, Russia, Mughals. So, looks like... Damn it, man. We're getting to that point of the game where we're going to have to wait for wars to start. Who's this? Jesus. Allied, 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 allied. Okay. So it looks like we are going to be facing off on episode 9, facing off with Indians. Which, you know, that's fine. Let's just kind of get an idea here what we got. We've got the Comanche. That's France. The Dakota, Huron. I'm sorry, the Council of Three Fires. It's still Huron. I might be able to get this Quebec, New France. The Iroquois are actually allied with the United States, so I may not want to mess with them too terribly much. And of course, there's always the pirates. Oh, and the pirates took over another. They didn't own that a little while ago, so... So, okay. Oh, colonial line infantry. We got the Irish Brigade. African Spearmen. What do they cost? Oh, their upkeep cost is cheap as shit. Ooh, but they're expensive as shit. So what I want to do is try to take this army and go fight me some more pirates. So let's do that. But that'll be for episode 9. So episode 9 looks like we're actually going to be working in the American colonies for a while. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been real. Episode 8 is coming to an end. And you know, I hope y'all enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed streaming it. Let me know. Hit that follow button. Follow me on YouTube, Patriot Cultivator. No underscores, no 420. You can catch all the previous episodes there if you don't watch them on Twitch. As always, I appreciate your likes, comments, follows. You guys are great, and I will see you later for episode 9. Peace!